friends. Welcome back to Llama Mama Kayla's Yarn Tube. I'm Kayla. Thank you for stopping by today and joining me here in the yarn room. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. It is Friday, so yay! We made it to the weekend. Now, I've said it before, that doesn't mean anything to me other than Big Daddy will be home Saturday and Sunday. So I'm glad for that because we get to spend some time together. And it doesn't change anything for me because I'll still be crocheting. I'll still be talking to you guys. So I'll just have an extra friend with me. I do enjoy when he is at home. Although, I don't know, although we sit in different rooms mostly. I mean, we do sit in the same room and talk at times, but mostly throughout the day that he's home, we're in different rooms. But it's just comfort knowing he's here. And if I want to walk in there and tell him something, I can. Although if he's at work, I text him or call him. So it's just a comfort knowing that he's here in the home with me. I love that man. I love spending time with him. But we don't have any plans, I don't think, for this weekend to go out anywhere. And actually, Big Daddy is sick. So we spent Wednesday. I had a doctor's appointment, and my doctor sent me to the ER. I'm sure you've seen that video, but just in case, I was just kind of giving a small little recap. My doctor sent me to the ER, so we spent the whole day in the ER. Also going to CAT scan, also sitting out in the hallway where there was time in a little bit of time in the waiting room, but not much because they got me back pretty quick. But then sitting out in the hallway because they were packed, and so they have an overflow hallway in the back of the ER where if you're not critical, sit in a room, they'll put you in these chairs out here, and then they will call you back at different times as a room clears. You just go in and out of rooms, as they need to talk to you and such. So anyway, while we were sitting there, there's lots of sick people all around us, right? I mean, there was a lady there because she broke her leg. There was another lady there. I don't know what was going on with her. She had her shoe off. I don't know. But anyway, a family came in of 4 who sat right there by us. Like, we're sitting here. They sat across the hallway, kind of cockeyed from us a little bit. They were there to get tested for COVID. They didn't have on any mask. We're sitting out there, and they're doing all the usual stuff a sick person does. And I don't know, I just didn't think nothing about it. And then they called them in to test them for COVID. And I didn't really realize that until they got in the room and they're like, okay, who wants to be swabbed first? And I was like, what? So then they came back out in the hallway and sat with us, waiting on their test results. Now, I mean, a hospital's only so big. They can only do so much. What are they going to do with people? And, some people just refuse to wear a mask. It's not like they can call the police on them. I mean, it is what it is. You take risk no matter what. But anyway, we sat in that hallway for a good while and then went back in a room and had, I got antibiotics through my port, IV antibiotics. And then we went back out in the hallway at times to wait for, more instructions and stuff. So, and then I had to get another antibiotic. Then they decided to do another antibiotic IV, and it just on and on, in and out, in and out. Anyway, so that was Wednesday. Thursday, Big Daddy got sick. He woke up sick, having a hard time breathing. By last night, he had a very stuffy head. This morning, he was having a hard time breathing, just coughing, nose running, stuffy head, headache, feels really bad. Now, I'm not saying he got COVID from those people and he got it the next day. We have no idea. I mean, I don't know if you can even get it that fast. I mean, get sick that fast from being exposed. Who knows? He's exposed to a lot of stuff at his work. They have patients. they have like probably anywhere from 80 to up in the 90s number of patients, and so he gets exposed to a lot of stuff anyway. So anyway, he's not feeling well, but he's at work, and um, hopefully he will just be able to rest up this weekend. Well, I'm not going to put any pressure on him to go anywhere or do anything. I need to rest myself. I need to rest myself. So we'll probably just take it easy this weekend. But I do have videos planned. So check back for videos from Llama and maybe even one that includes Big Daddy. I'm not sure if that one's coming out this weekend or not, but he and I do have a comedy sitcom crazy video coming out together that we should probably re-record, but I'm not because I'm lazy. So anyway, on Fridays, I have been trying to share with you some of my amigurumi books. May not happen every Friday, but it's a hit and miss thing. But I have a book that I wanted to share with you today that I have enjoyed this book. So the book is Happy Amigurumi, and you can find this on Amazon. You just type in that title and search, and it comes up. It's probably about a $20 book because that's what all the books run nowadays. It is 20 super cute amigurumi toys and crochet, and I will say they are super cute. They are. Um, I mean, right here on the front, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items that I have made right here on the front. And let me look right here. I see 5 items real quickly that I have made for sure. 6. No, number 6. So I have made 6 things from this book. Anyway, so I guess I could go get those 6 things, couldn't I? No, because I don't know where they all are, and I may not still have them all. I know where 1 or 2 are. I'll be right back. Back in a flash. Okay, so like I said, I think I have made about 6 items that I see just from the pictures of this book that I know that I have made. The newest item that I have made from this book is this little birdie. So cute. And I meant to grab the yarn. Hey, I'm not prepared, am I? This little bird right here turned out really cute. It's an impeccable. It's an impeccable yarn. I know that. I started at the bottom. I did use a full weight yarn on this, and goodness, and I just let it work up how it's going to work up. Except after it started from the bottom and went up to the top, and I love how it just started speckling halfway through. And then after I finished the top, there was just a short amount of that blue left, and then it was going to go into some purple. And I'm not normally a color control person, but I decided to just go ahead and snip that yarn and snip that little tiny bit of blue off and start with the purple. So that's why he has purple wings. It was in the skein of yarn. Yeah, this is an impeccable. I'm sure I don't think it's speckle, but it could be. It could be. Yeah, I believe it's a Impeccable Speckle Stripes, and that would have been in the blue colorway. Not sure if there's one down there. This one is the yellow, orange, and white. Ooh. Well. I don't see that colorway. But yeah, this is the Impeccable Stripes. And it will speckle up like this on top. and then it will have some solid, and then it throws in another color. So this one will be white and yellow, and then some speckle spots on there. This is an Impeccable speckle. So there's two different ones. There's speckle stripes and speckle. So these are sold at Michael's, online, and in the store. But anyway, I thought I had the yarn that this was made of, but I guess I used that for something else. So anyway, this is a cute little bird. Did I say I used a 4mm G hook on it? It didn't take no time to make this. Really, really fast. Worked up so cute. This book is full of cute little items that make up fast. If you do market booths, flea market booths, or craft booths, or whatever, this little book is nice to have just because it has small projects and they make up quick. Another project that I made from this book is this cat, and it turned out so adorably cute. I love this little cat, and I made this before I even owned cats. But anyway, I think it's a cute little birthday cat. It would be a cute little birthday gift to someone who loves cats, because it has a little birthday hat on. You can leave the hat off, but I went ahead and went with it. And I just glued a little bit of felt in the ears to give it a little something something. Let me see if I see that pattern here in the book. Yep. Here is their cat. And here is my cat. I can pick him back up with this hand. So there we go. Another pattern that I have made from this book is this little turtle right here. I made this little turtle, and I did add a little something something to her because she just needed something a little extra special. So I made this little turtle, and I made the hat for her a little extra because I just thought she needed a cute little hat on. And it was really simple to make. It worked up super quick. Super quick. I'll just go ahead and tell you about some other things I have made from the book, since this book has such easy, simple projects to make. And like I said, they work up so quick. So if you're in the need to make small amigurumis for a craft sale or something like that, this is a good book to have. I made this root beer float. It was easy to make, really simple. That was my first item to make with an open mouth like that, and it worked out fine. No problems whatsoever. Let's see, I know there's a couple more in here. I have made this dog, except I made this dog with blanket yarn, and it is huge. It's in my bedroom. I've never showed it before, but it is a really cute large dog made in blanket yarn. In here in the book, they used like worsted weight or below, and a small hook. The patterns actually call for this one calls for a 3.75 hook, and it says Lily Sugar and Cream cotton yarn. I used for this dog, I used a blanket yarn and probably a 6mm hook is what I would guess. For this one, I used a 5mm hook and 4-weight worsted yarn. This is, I might have used a 4-weight because at that time I was trying to get, not a 4-weight, well, a 4-weight yarn, but also a 4mm hook, a G hook, because at that time I was trying to get used to working with a smaller hook. And I know I used a G hook, a 4mm hook with this. So just because a book says, a small hook and small yarn, use whatever you want to use. It's your book, it's your project. Let's see, I know there's something else right here. I have made a hot air balloon. And then I took it out and hung it on a tree, and I put some calico critters in the basket and did some photos. So all these projects in here do work up really simple. I'm just going to just try to show you a little page that shows some things. That little frog is cute. There's just so many cute items here. So many cute things. So anyway, I may be revisiting this book again really soon. Not necessarily for a Friday book review, but I have something coming up where I'm going to need to make some items, some smallish items that work up quick. And so this morning, that's what I've been doing, is pulling out a few of my crochet books that have small items that would work up quick. And this book, is definitely in that pile, along with a few more that I'll be sharing. I'll be sharing them with you. But anyway, so yeah, on Fridays I am trying to just feature a book that you may or may not have in your collection. You may have it, and you may forget you've had it, and you're like, oh yeah, I should pull that book out. So this book is worth having, I believe, especially if you're going to make small little amigurumis to give to children or have for craft fairs and things like that. I do recommend it. And the instructions in here are very, very simple, such as, it tells you chain 2, 6 single crochets in the second chain from the hook, single crochet 2, 2 single crochets in the next stitch. I mean, it's very plain and understanding. I had no questions whatsoever working through this book. So anyway, guys, tell me in the comments what you are up to this weekend. What's going on in your life? What's your plans? And remember, our plans can change. I'm the plan changing queen over here. Just know that, it's all good. It's life, I make plans, I change plans. That's been my whole life, though. Really, it has. And it seemed to be, as my kids were growing up, like we would take some summers off for school, from school, and enjoy our summer, or whatever. And then in the fall, I'd be getting ready for school and all that kind of stuff. And, okay, we're starting school on this day. And then the week leading up to that, I'm in prep, getting the house in order, getting my curriculum, lesson plans all planned out and in order, and making sure I got everything for about the first, month of school, like any supplies that we need and stuff like that. Doing yard work, getting our yard all ready so we don't have all these looming things over us, This is what happened when you're for real. So I had spent all this time prepping, like, we're starting school, this Monday coming up. And wouldn't you know, that Sunday we worked in the yard all day long. Sunday night we came back in, we're all getting baths and all that, and I told Dakota I had an item I needed to return to Walmart. I said, hey, when you walk Pedro, which was his dog at the time, I said, when you walk Pedro, put this in the van so next time we go to Walmart we can return it. Wouldn't you know, he goes outside and gets bit by a snake and then spends a week in the hospital in PICU getting antivenom. I'm like, so much for school this week. And then he had a recovery, even after he came home. And so, yeah, plans change. And it didn't really matter for us what day we started school. That was at our own choice. It's just that I had made those plans. I had worked up to, we need to get all this stuff done before we start school on Monday. And then we didn't even start school. We spent the week in the hospital. So thankfully, we're not spending any time in the hospital right now. But, I do want to give Big Daddy just time to relax and, get better. I know he feels bad this morning. His head was hurting him so bad. But hopefully he'll feel better after the weekend. And hopefully it's not anything serious. We have had COVID twice. He has had it twice, and I have had it twice. My only symptom is a really bad sore throat where it hurts to even swallow saliva. I'm not talking like down here. I'm talking, sore throat, really sore throat. And super, super tired. Like just so tired I can't stay awake. That has been my only symptoms from COVID. Praise God, because I don't need anything serious symptoms. When he gets COVID, he gets sick. He gets, the whole chest, head, all that kind of stuff. Can't breathe, bronchitis, turning into pneumonia type stuff, like he gets really sick. He gets the whole upper respiratory infection stuff when he gets COVID. Thankfully, I have not had that with it. But anyway, I hate that he does. I hate that he has, but I don't know what's going on with him, but I'm going to keep an eye on him, and I'm going to remind him today I'm going to text him several times after his staff meeting this morning and remind him to, drink lots of water. Drink water. Are you drinking some water? And make sure he eats something today. That man, I send snacks with him to work. Like, I buy fruit cups, I buy like granola bars, I buy bottles of, he likes the green tea. It's the zero sugar or maybe diet sweet green tea. It has no sugar in it, but it's a bottle of green tea. So I always, when we buy groceries, I buy 2 cases of that. They're wrapped like water bottles, in plastic. I buy 2 of those, so he has one for each week at work. And like I said, fruit cups, granola bars, little bags of like trail mix nuts and stuff like that. Because he is diabetic and he does need to take a snack every now and then to keep his blood sugar up. Does he do it? No. He will come home. He works through lunch. He just forgets to take a lunch, or he's too busy and feels like he can't. I don't know. And then he'll come home and he is just dragging, no energy whatsoever, and just about to pass out, And I'm just like, what did you eat? He's like, I didn't eat anything today. And I'm like, you have fruit cups in your refrigerator in his office. You have teas. You have granola bars. You have nuts. You have all this. I even buy little peanut butter. The little, it's little flat peanut butter cups. He has those. We buy, a canned chicken salad that comes with crackers. I buy those. I make sure he has things in his office to eat. He's the stubborn one that don't eat them and then comes home and feels bad. So I'm going to remind him today. I'm going to send him texts throughout the day and tell him to drink and, have you ate anything? Eat a snack, whatever. Silly man. I worry about him. Like, I don't know. I worry about him more than I worry about myself. So that's the way it is. Well, guys, I'm going to let you all get going. I have so many videos that I am excited about getting done for you guys that's what I'm going in there to work on today. I am working on video. I have lots of crochet projects that I want to work on to share with you guys, just some ideas and things like that. And I got a lot of work to do today, so I will be working all day, and I will be back to visit with you tomorrow. Yes. Bye, friends. Remember, it's a beautiful day to crochet. Have a blessed weekend.